Hey guys, it's me. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button, hit the like button, and at the end of the video, comment down below on what you think. So today's topic is basically about men thinking that I'm single. I'm just saying single men. Single men, whether it's here in the US, in Africa, India, Pakistan, or even in England, doesn't matter. They think that I am single because of the selfies I take. Most of the selfies that I take are just me by myself because I live alone I live in an apartment by myself. And I mean, I get it. You think I'm single. That's just for any single man who's watching. And I mean, I get it. Men who are single think that I'm single because of the pictures I take for Facebook and Instagram. But it sucks, you know? And since this ties to one of the topics that was in my last video, in one of my videos, people hooking me up with one of the relatives. This has happened to me twice. Once in 2014, and the the second time was just recently this year. The first time it happened, I was just humoring the girl, and she wanted me to date her cousin, and she wanted me to move all the way she wanted me to move out of the country of she wanted me to move out of the US, move to the country that she and her cousin were living in, and marry date her cousin, marry her cousin, and have kids with her cousin. And I mean, honestly, I don't want to move out of the country. I like the US. I was born in it, and I'm not leaving the state of Colorado just to live in another country. I mean, if I want to retire and live in another country, or as a matter of fact, in another state, that's one thing. But just to move to another country, just to have kids with your relative, no, that's not how it works for me. So, that and that. So, and then the second one that happened this year, it happened on Instagram. Well, the first one happened on Facebook. This one happened on Instagram. And so, this woman, this female, literally this female, her name was Elizabeth. She thought that I was a boy. That was an accident. That was another accident that happened. I was called a boy when I was 12, and this was the second time that happened because of my hair. Cause how when I was 12 and how now and how my hair is now. So that's accidents. And she's like, so on Instagram she's like, how's the wife and kids? And I'm like, damn it. And so I told her like, first of all, I am a girl. I am not married and I have no kids. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's okay. It happens. I mean, it happens. Accidents happen. And so she's like, so she told me that she said, like, can I tell you a secret? I'm like, sure. And she's like, I took one of your pictures off. She took one of my pictures. I'm assuming she either took it off of repost Instagram or she took a screenshot of it, of one of my pictures, and she saved it to her phone. And while she was saving it to her phone, her uncle came around and saw a picture of me on her phone, and he asked her, like, he asked her like to speak on his behalf to see if I was single. She's like, do you have a boyfriend or a lover? And I'm like, and I told her up front, like, I'm in a relationship. I'm happy. And I mean, I get it that for those who want to find love for their family members, and I mean, I get it, but I'm happily taken. Just because you see pictures of me by myself, it doesn't mean that you know that I'm single. I mean, it's good, as my grandpa always said when he was alive. It's always good to ask questions. It's good to ask questions, you know? And honestly, I agree with the man. And so I told her up front, like, I have a boyfriend, and I'm happy. And so I'm like, and then she's like, okay, okay, okay. And I even sent her a picture of me and Jimmy, my boyfriend. And she's like, okay. And then after that, I'm like, later on, I asked her, like, hey, like, why do you want me to date your uncle? And she's like, well, because his wife left him 2 years ago with another man. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I get it and I feel sorry for her, but I'm not ending my relationship anytime soon. You know, and I mean, I get it. You want me to date your family member, but I'm taken and I will always be taken. You know, I am not going to be single for the rest of my life, and people gotta deal with it. So, and I gave her some like websites that I know of for her uncle to, like, find somebody new and everything, and hopefully hopefully he finds someone really nice and gets together with them, with those other girls. So comment down below if you ever had an experience where if people if like another man or woman thought you were single and wanted to hook up with you, or if if they wanted you to marry one of their relatives. Comment down below.